Hello, everybody from your local friendly therapist, and thank you for joining me for coffee on this beautiful Thursday morning. Today, I wanted to talk about the 3 common responses that I'm seeing from both clients and in the media about from COVID-19 itself and all the different changes, the stay-at-home orders, quarantining, everything that's changed for people as a result of COVID-19. And one of the important features I wanted to talk about initially is the fact that many people are describing this event as a trauma, which I understand where they're coming from because this event is changing the way that people see the world and believe in the safety and trustworthiness of the world. So it is a traumatic event. Many people are losing different things like financial resources, social support. They may even be in a family system that is not 100% healthy. So there's different things that people are facing that could be negative. On the other hand, a few people might actually be experiencing some very positive things. So I wanted to talk about the different sides of those things and the common responses that I'm seeing currently. So number 1, many people are struggling with depression right now, or lack of motivation. And so they're feeling overwhelmed by everything that's going on or not very hopeful. And their response may be things like sleeping a lot more, not being as productive, finding it hard to do their day-to-day things and set a schedule. Things like taking a shower or putting their hair together. They may not be doing those things. They may be super annoyed by all the people with that, like those inspirational productivity posts, and I totally get that. So there's that category of people that are struggling with depression. They're not feeling motivated. They might be numbing too with food or alcohol, and they're just trying to get through this period and feel a little less overwhelmed or heavy by all the things happening. Number 2, I'm seeing kind of the opposite of that in anxiety, where there's certain people who are kind of going into over-functioning mode. And this may look like cleaning all of your house, getting all these things done, creating more to-do things on your task list, and once you're done, just filling that sucker right back up. Anxiety of like buying all the toilet paper and buying extra food, even though we know that the grocery stores are probably okay in our area. Different things like that. So I'm also seeing that reaction of incredible anxiety, where people are over-functioning, overdoing, over-checking in on people. That might be what you're experiencing as well. And then the third thing that I'm seeing, so 3 is I'm actually seeing people who, as a result of all the things happening, are actually growing and maybe even finding some relief. They might be using this period to turn inward and actually work on different parts of themselves. So I'll share a little bit of a story from a de-identified client where this person really struggled with being more preoccupied with what others thought about them versus really tuning into themselves and asking themselves, like, what do I think about something? And so for them, this period of time has actually been helpful because they've been able to tune into themselves, really like asking themselves those questions about what do I really like? What do I really care about? How do I live my life and how do I feel when I'm not constantly thinking about what other people think about me or making sure that I'm making everybody else happy? She's actually growing right now. She's actually finding some relief. So I think the major categories that I'm seeing is I'm seeing people that are struggling with depression. I'm seeing people that are over-functioning and anxious, and I'm also seeing growth. I'm also seeing hope. I'm also seeing change. So if you are in any of those categories, it's okay. You get to feel depressed, you get to feel anxious, and you get to grow, and you get to feel relieved. That's okay too. The empathy pie is not a limited resource. We have to be in this together, and try to have grace for people if they're not exactly responding in the ways that you respond. We all have different brains. We all have different responses to trauma. So, make sure you're checking on your over-functioning friends too, the ones that are helping everybody. they may need some check-in too and some relief as well. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I will check in with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.